Kurt, Sue, Brian, and all the veterans at Die Hard. I want to share something personal with you that I really want you to know. It's my backstory and what motivated me to include veterans as being the foundation of ARC 7 Arcology. My father was in the Air Force for 23 years. He flew during the Cold War. He told me that he always had bombs on board, and he was in that time where he would circle Morocco and always be ready in case at any moment we went to war. And that was his life: constant responsibility, constant readiness, a mission that mattered to him. And I was about 9 years old when he got out of the military, and it was about 1969. And I watched as everything changed for him. So he tried to find work, which should have been easy for a major in the Air Force. And I visited him at J.C. Penney's as he tried to sell washing machines and dryers. And then he got into insurance and he was trying to sell insurance. And I remember sitting next to him as he would make his calls, and I could hear it in his voice. He was just so tired. People kept saying no, and he just wasn't a salesman. That just wasn't him. He went from carrying high level of responsibility to trying to convince strangers to buy stuff on the phone and stuff they didn't want. Around that same time, my mom left him. And so I only saw him about once a year because he moved away. And now my life changed as much as his. But he kept searching, and I watched him. And eventually he went back to school. He earned a PhD in theology, and he became a pastor. And he found that he had the power to heal. So when he laid hands on the sick, people would recover. So he traveled to 44 countries, laying hands on the sick, and he spent the rest of his life teaching about the power of prayer. And he found his mission again. But it took him a long time, and there was no one there. There was no organization there to help someone like him in transition. It took searching, and it took starting over. And that stayed with me long after he passed away. That's why I built what I'm about to share with you. I believe that when someone has lived with purpose, they should not have to lose that purpose just because one chapter ends. There should be a system for someone like that, someone like my dad, to step into a place where the mission continues at the same level of responsibility, a place where his experience and leadership could matter. ARC 7 Arcology is that place. It's a system that is in the early stages of development, and it relies on the knowledge and experience and discipline that veterans offer. It's a place to live with jobs built in, a place to raise a family, a place to retire, a place to age in place. In ARC 7 Arcology, each life stage is supported. And like my dad, you would have a chance to go back to school for a short period, but in this case, your mission is clear before you start. You will help build, you will serve, you will contribute to something real. You can bring family, you can take on leadership roles and carry responsibility for the system. After a few years, you can become a mentor, a guide to others to help them do the same. And you can travel to support new arcologies as they are built. And eventually, as an elderly person, you become what I call a keeper of the peace. And that is the highest honor in the arcology. Keepers are rooted. They hold the culture. They carry the message of peace. They are not set aside as they age, and they are central figures in this new world that we're creating together. They age in place, surrounded by people who know them. And when they turn 70, we celebrate their life while they are still here with us, not after they're gone. Throughout this entire path, every step is recognized. Leaders go through education and training. Then they have graduation, a celebration. They become a director. They become a mentor. They become a keeper of the peace. Each promotion is a ceremony. Each promotion is a moment where the arcology gathers to say, "We see you." Arcology life is designed to meet our deepest essential needs because we all have the same essential needs, no matter who we are or where we come from. Arcology life is a continuous mission. That's what I wanted for my father. A place where he could have landed and continued. And that's what I want for you. Because, like my father, I believe you have experienced discipline and sense of mission, and that's exactly what's needed at the foundation of a project like this.